And in hindsight, that first session together, what was better than with maybe the previous bands? How come? What made you glue together more?
I think the fact that we are more mature because we had bands in the past and we dealt with a lot of problems and
experiences.
Vanity, and when we started the band, we were really about making something cool, you know, and not caring about who wrote the song or who, you know. We actually the first thing we did, this was a Jean idea, very smart. He said everything we do, we split by 5. Everything we do, it doesn't matter who brought the riff, who brought the lyrics, the melody. It's a band, you know. Let's keep that. So it's a teamwork, and now it's easy, you know. When you are older, it's easy to go to a friend and say, "Look, man, I'm feeling bad." You know, it's not you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just.
We got a backup.
Yeah, you know, it's different. There's no competition. There's no pretending. You know, I don't need to pretend I'm tough. You know, so if I'm feeling bad, if I'm insecure, I can just go say, "Hey, bro, I'm insecure about that. I'm afraid this won't happen," or whatever. You know, so it's more mature.
When did you decide upon the band name? Was it also during that first session?
It was a little bit before I called him, like a couple weeks before I called him.
So you actually already had that mentality.
Yeah, we already wanted to send a message. We were like, we want to find a name that says something by itself, you know, that we are proud of, in the sense that we want to say something that we feel that represents us. That's what we wanted. And the name, you know, Ego Cute Talent, it's really a reminder to us. You know, like it's funny because the name brings something inside the band that every time my ego comes up, because it does, like everyone else, it's like I'm a little bit more awake. So I just go like, oh, okay, here he comes again. It's just my ego. It's fine. I don't, you know, and it happens with everyone. So it's a self reminder.
Yeah.
You said you were living the dream now. What makes this stand out more music-wise for you than your previous bands?
Because we are a band. Yeah. Actually, I play in a band like a solo artist. You know?
Yeah, in the other band.
Yeah, the other band, and I never felt like this like team. We're like brothers. You know, I can count on him. Yeah, that's a difference.
Yeah. For me, the biggest difference is that I have a better singer.
Come on,
I definitely do.
And that's the one thing.
Well, no, it's
music-wise. I mean,
it's totally different because. The harmonies and the melodies, and it's much more rich. Also because the other guys in the band bring a lot. You know,
they're awesome.
Yeah, everybody. I am a big fan of everybody in the band, so it feels good.
Likewise.
It feels really good. I mean, it's hard to explain, you know, because it's hard to explain. There's just a chemistry. There's just something, you know, that it's tricky. It's I try to think about it, but there's no one answer of why those 5 pieces together sound like this, you know, because it's not about the ability to play. I mean, you have amazing guitar players, but they don't cross the line to touch, you know, your heart. And for some reason, it happens with us. I mean, when we play to each other, there is a chemistry going on, and also the way the songs come together, the lyrics, it's crazy because many times we sit down to read a lyric, me and him, and then we start write a lyric, then we start writing the lyric, and at the end, when we read it, it doesn't feel like we did.
Yeah.
It feels like we're just reading something that it touches us, you know. And
is there one example of a lyric that you're really proud of? No,
a lyric?
A lyric.
Which one? Let's say we all maybe.
We all, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we all talked about living the moment. Because it's all that we have, and everybody's going to fade out someday.
Yeah, it's really about being the moment. Yeah, because you're always so concerned about, you know, I must, and it's, I mean, it's a day-to-day thing. It's a day thing you need to put in practice. A daily thing you need to put in practice. You know, and we are always thinking of the next achievement. Like with a band, we are already thinking what's going to be the next big festival, the next big interview. You know, the next big thing, so we can make this fly, right? Yeah. But the lyric is about being the moment. It's the first line. It says, yeah, I'll meet you there, and won't matter if you won. It's like we're all going to the same direction, man. In the end, it really won't matter if you won on the eyes of your father or if you won in the eyes of your friends. It won't matter. I mean, it will be the same thing. Same thing with the chorus, which is we're going down a long way to nowhere, and there's no finish line. Bleeding out, looking for something, it was here all the time. So it's, you just have the moment. Yeah.
And is it, what are your hopes? I mean, just to look into the future, what do you hope for?
As a band or as
a band?
Well, we want to be able to do this for the rest of our lives, I think. Yeah. Pretty much it. And just to try to touch as many people as we can, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
But you said to touch as many people as you can.
Yeah.
Is there one story that maybe a fan told you about your music? That
yeah, I mean, to this morning, we got a message on Facebook from a Dutch fan, and for us this is still very impressive because we live in Brazil, and
this is the first time that we're coming to Europe to play.
Yeah, so it's impressive that through digital platforms that the music's getting so far. So this morning I got a message from a fan from the south of Holland. He said he would not be able to come to the show tonight because his girlfriend needs to go to work. And then he sent a picture of another friend of his that made a t-shirt of the band. And he asked if that was okay. You know, he said, my friend just made a t-shirt of the band. Is that okay? And just the fact, man, that a guy in the south of Holland, you know, made a t-shirt of our band, and it's the first time we play in Holland in our life, you know. So this is already, you know, something in the song touched him, touched the guy, right? And this is, I think the same thing that touched us when we read the lyrics that we wrote, it touched the guy and the song and everything.
What lyric did he use?
What lyric did he use?
Yeah.
It was the cover of the album. Okay. This album, actually.
Yeah. Last question. What did you take from your previous bands, and maybe even in your previous life as a concert organizer? What did you take and bring to this band?
Why did I not bring? That's the question. Why did I leave behind? You know?
Yeah, but also maybe one thing that you learned that you brought.
I think.
Same question for you, of course. Yeah. I mean, with your previous band, what was good that you learned and that you actually can use now?
It's hard to name one thing.
Because it's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things. Yeah. I think I would say that thinking about the band, it's to really, really focus on the art. You know, to do something that it's real for you. Yeah. Because when it's real for you, it crosses the board to another person, and you feel good when you play it, you know. And I think it's to make something. Don't make an art to be an artist, but make the art because you feel like this needs to be out there, you know, and not to be a rock star or anything like this. When that's the goal, then the art is a second plan, and it's not as strong.
For me, I think it's to live in the moment, to be here now, sing, and to have and I think it's living the moment. It's the only thing I can believe that I really learned with my old band, because I always had that feeling, you know. I was playing there, many shows, but my mind wasn't at that place. My mind was always in the future, always in the future. And how I'm living day by day.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.